Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I'm Umar bin Abid and watching my linguistics. So in this video, I'll share with you some rules about English and how to remember English plurals. For example, sometimes we are confused that whether we should pronounce like whether we should say like days or days. So or whether we should add s or es at the end of our word to make its plural. So let's have some examples and uh, what are some rules we can remember it very easily. So the rule which I am going to share with you, this rule is applicable to the regular plural formation in English. What I mean by this, for example, in English there are some plurals which are made by combinations like IES. For example, instead of saying like chief, when we have chief, 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 and if we want to make its plural in English, so it would be like chiefs, CHIEVES. So such type of combination are although observed in English, but they are not regular formation. They are not the processes by which most of the plurals are made in English. In English, most of the plurals are made by adding s or es at the end of the word. So you can see this picture, and there are three columns. So actually, this A, B, C, this column is actually the phonetic transcription of the vowel. Actually, these are, you can say, these are the sounds of for these words. These are the this is the language of sound. So if you know phonetics, then that would be very easy for you to understand it. But even if you don't know, um, even then it can helpful for you. For example, if you read this first column, so this is the phonemic transcription and this is the main word: dog, wall, can, rim, symbol, stop, olive, bottom, fig, day, boy, key, stew, hand, fang, stand, crib, over, fur, and bear. So this is, you don't need to have to look at it. This is the British pronunciation, this is the American pronunciation. If it is change pronunciation, so therefore uh, what we can say, the slash has been added. So if we read all these words, so what we will see, that if we make that their plural, so it will be like dogs, walls, cans, rain, symbols, stops. So there is a generalization that in the end of all these words we would add s sound, but when we pronounce it, we would pronounce it like the dogs and not dogs. In the second column, if we read this word rack, lip, stirrup, mass, pot, temps, wife, this is not WIFE wife. This is actually the real word wife, which means a thin person. Cliff, ass, half, trick. So if you make the plural of all these words, so we would pronounce like racks and not rags, racks. We would say always racks, lips, stirrups. Although because E is not pronounced, E is just appearing in spelling. In this third column, judge, wage, church, couch, pass, maze, toss, source. When we pronounce them, we say like judges, wages, churches, couches, passes, mazes, tosses, sauces. So in the end of all these words, we are adding actually two sound and z, and z. Some people say couches, but in American or British English, it is like us. So and z. So in the end of all these words, we are adding two sounds. All right, es in written but pronounced as s. So there is a generalization. And what is that? If we look at all the first column, so now this is somewhat related to if you know somewhat phonetics. In the first column, all the singular words are either have the last sound a consonant, as in the a consonant, a voiced consonant like g, l, n, m, l, v, v, m, g. All of the consonant at the end of these words are either a voiced consonant or a vowel, as in the case of boy, day, key, stool. So whenever, so what is the generalization and what is the rule? If any of the English word which is singular and it ends either at a voiced consonant or at a vowel. So just an exception, these two consonants are not will not be included in this list, although they are voiced, but they will not be included in this list. Besides these two sounds, these two consonants, if any of the English word ends at a voiced consonant or at a vowel, so the plural form would be pronounced as the last sound as the, and definitely in written expression we would add s, but in pronunciation we would say z. In the second column, the generalization is that if any of the English word ends at a voiceless consonant, if any of the English words end at a voiceless consonant except these two voiceless consonants ch and s, if any of the English word ends at a voiceless consonant, so the plural marker would be the same as, but it would be pronounced as so we don't say rags, but we would say rags. In column C, the remaining these four sounds like z, j, and s and ch, we would add this into column C. So thus, the when we have these four sounds at the end of any word which is in its singular form, so the plural would be pronounced as judges, wages, churches, couches, passes, mazes, tosses. So this is how we can make language learning easy. This is how the study of phonetics or phonology or the study of linguistics in general can make language learning easy. All right. So this video would be more helpful if you have some background in phonetics or linguistics. Otherwise, even then, it could be helpful if you just recall these things. So I hope this video has been helpful. Don't forget to give your feedback to member in your prayers. Jazakallah khairan and thank you.